Ozzie Jurock joins us now for a look at real estate news. Hello, Ozzie.
Hi, Randine. Gorgeous day out there, but chilly.
Is it? I know. It's going to warm up, though, later this week. Well, let's talk about rental properties today. And we've heard a lot of crime-related stories in the news. And you have some tips about how to keep your rental property safe from criminals or potential criminals.
Yeah, the important thing to realize is that we have some 14,000 grow-ups in the Lower Mainland. And now some of them are owned by the perpetrators themselves, but most of them are rented. And so if you're a landlord, there's some things you should really look out for when people come and want to rent your home. For instance, if they want to pay all cash, the story goes that they got an inheritance or they won it in the lottery and they don't want to waste it. So that it's very attractive. It's $2,000 a month. And I'll say, we'll pay you $24,000 in advance. Well, they don't really want to make you happy. They just don't want to see that they're growing little plants in your living room, right? Mm-hmm. The damage that can be caused to houses are immense. I walked through a house on the Western Plateau and the Jurock was 2 feet off the studs in big bulges.
And it's not just grow-ups. It could be meth labs, which are dangerous to the whole community. And the homeowner is on the hook, are they not?
On the hook, and most municipalities today actually penalize the owner. One of our students was charged $14,000 to bring his, with repairs, to bring his house back into rentable condition. So you want to check the references clearly. Mm-hmm. If the tenant is not really interested in the layout, but is very particularly interested in the electrical panel, might be an indication. But usually the problem is if you don't check for references. Ask for references and then check them thoroughly. Get a credit report, make sure you have all the legal names of the tenants, and get proof of those legal names.
What are some things that you can look for if indeed the tenants do move in and you're not sure, you think something may be up?
Well, there are some things like if you walk around the house, there may be a little ammonia or skunk-like smell. The windows might be covered, but there's bright lights coming around the edges. You may, unusual activities going on. Always go to the neighbor and say, look, if there's a lot of coming and goings in the middle of the night where people come and stay just for a few minutes, let me know. I want to be a good neighbor and want to make sure that my house isn't used to that. The biggest defense, though, is prevention, because you got to make sure that the tenant, you tell them, I'm going to come by there once a month because I don't want anybody to go on pot. And that's the last thing they want, is having the owner or the owner's manager come there once a month.
Oh, deterrence. Good news. All right, Ozzie, thank you so much. We're out of time.
Thanks for having me.
If you want to talk to Ozzie about any other real estate related topics, you can email him www.jurock.com or to purchase a copy of his newsletter 604-683-1111.